Hello engineers, in this video we are going to discuss about the how to measure the level with the help of the DP type transmitter. Okay, when we use the level transmitter, basically whenever our plant is running in a auto mode, whenever our plant is running in the process control, advanced process control, that time we want continuous monitoring of our vessel's level, okay, in the control room. Like in DCS panel you can simply say, okay, so we can measure the level by side glasses, we can also measure the level by physical glasses, but that time we will have to go into the field and we will have to check it physically. Got it my point? But let's suppose if you are in a panel room, if you are in control room, then you want to see the level, then you can simply use the transmitter. Got it my points? Why we use it? Okay, so in this video we are going to see that how to use the differential pressure type transmitter for level measurement. Okay, I hope you got this point what I want to say. Okay, so before starting the video, okay, let's see that what is transmitter. First let's understand that what is transmitter, then we will see the how this DP type transmitter works. Okay, so here you can see that what is transmitter basically. Transmitter is a electronic device you can say, or a device you can say, that converts the signal produced by the sensor. Okay, in this transmitter there will be a sensor. Let's suppose in our case there is a sensor is pressure sensor. Okay, so transmitter is a device that converts the signal produced by a sensor into the standardized instrumentation signal, means which is our desired signal which we want. Okay, that will convert into the another signal. You can simply say that transmitter is a device which is used to convert one signal into the another signal. Okay, that is the transmitter, which is this one here you can see that. And which type of our transmitter? Our type of transmitter is a differential pressure type transmitter. Okay, so let's see the first of all let's see the entire arrangement. What is the entire arrangement here? So you can see this is my vessel. Let's suppose this vessel name is V11. Okay, this is my vessel, and in this vessel there is a process fluid. It may be any process fluid. Now here you can see that this is my maximum level. Okay, means the level will not go beyond this. Okay, like level will not go beyond this level. Okay, this is my maximum level, and let's suppose if there will be one arrangement like that, there will be one arrangement like that, this will be my closed drain. Okay, let's suppose if this tank full, okay, and it reaches above the maximum level, so it will simply drain from here. Got it my point? And this is my minimum level. Okay, this one means, okay, when it will touch here, you can simply say that below from the maximum level, you can say that the level is 0 or dead level. Got it my point? In between that there will be your level will be measured. Got it my points? Now what I have done, I have given two tappings. Okay, two tappings. The first tapping is HP tapping, that is a high pressure tapping, and the another tapping is a low pressure tapping. This HP tapping is connected at the lower side of the vessel. Okay, this HP tapping is connected to the lower side of the vessel to the transmitter, and this LP tapping is connected to the transmitter. Okay, and it is connected to the above side or upper side of the DP type transmitter, and it will be always placed above the maximum level. Okay, it will be always placed above the maximum level. Okay, and at this portion you can see that there is a pressurized, this tank is pressurized here due to gas and air. Now see here one thing, that this transmitter has that ability that what it will do, it will subtract your LP side pressure from the total pressure that will show, or that will be shown by the HP tapping. Got it my points? Because here the total pressure will be applied here in the HP tapping, and this is my LP tapping. So when you will subtract HP tapping pressure to the LP tapping, so you will get the DP, that is the differential pressure. Okay, we will discuss that later. And from here, from the transmitter, which we have already discussed, the signal will be go in the control room. Okay, when the signal will go in the control room, then in the panel, in the DCS panel, you will see the level of this vessel. Okay, let's suppose you will see the level 50%. Okay, so the signal here which will go, that will be directly proportional, to the level of the vessel or level of the tank. Okay, I hope you got the rough point of the what is the DP type transmitter and what is the arrangement with the vessel. Okay, this is my HP tapping, high pressure tapping, and this is my low pressure tapping. Okay, and this is the high side of the DP cell, means differential pressure cell, and this is the low pressure side of the DP cell. Got it my point? Okay, that's good. Now see here, this is my transmitter. Okay, this is my transmitter, and within that transmitter there will be one pressure sensor. Okay, like that pressure sensor may be like diaphragm type, capsules type, and strain gauge type. Okay, etc. It depends on the application. Okay, and which is used to measure the differential pressure, I hope you got my point. Okay, and that pressure sensor will convert the measured pressure, which it is measured because there is a HP tapping and LP tapping. So it will convert that measured pressure into the like other parameters. The parameters may be like millivolts, capacitance, resistance, etc. It depends on the type of pressure sensor which we are using inside the DP type transmitter. Okay, and generally, like which I have seen in the industry and which you will also see, that we generally use the Wheatstone bridge. Okay, which is used to convert the resistance, capacitance of the like pressure sensor output. Like this is my pressure sensor. Okay, its output I am talking about. Okay, and it will convert its output into the electrical signal. Okay, so your electrical signal will be generated by the Wheatstone bridge circuit. Now that electrical signal will be in the form of millivolt or volt. Okay, now it is proportional to the pressure. Okay, then what will happen, that the transmitter will convert that pressure into the equivalent level of the vessel. Got it my point? Means I have the pressure sensor. Okay, what it will do, it will convert the pressure sensor will convert the measured pressure into the other parameters like millivolts, capacitance, resistance, depending on the types of the sensor which we are using within that DP type transmitter. Got it my points? And generally I have seen that Wheatstone bridge which we use, where like the resistance, capacitance, okay, it will convert that resistance, capacitance, okay, that is the output of the pressure sensor, okay, it will convert into the electrical signal. It may be in the form of the millivolt or volt. Then this volt and millivolt will be, that millivolt and volt is the proportional to the pressure, and then the transmitter will come into the picture and it will convert it into the pressure, and this pressure will be equivalent to the level. Okay, and the level signal we can say. And when we will see in the control panel, okay, display, so we will find the only level here. It will goes from the, like there will be controllers, there will be marshal room in the your control room. That is a different thing. Simply you can understand like that how this transmitter works. Got it my point? Now this is my very simple like arrangement which I have shown here. Okay, the arrangement can be different type. Okay, in this arrangement here is the deep like transmitter is here, but it depends on the your installment and your arrangement. Okay, and on the basis of that the calibration is done. Okay, and For calibration, we use mainly two parameters. The first one is LRV, that is a low range value, and URV, that is a upper range value. Okay, and based on that, like low range value and upper range value, we use that two parameters LRV and URV, and on the basis of that we calibrate our transmitter. Okay, that's why we show the level in the control room. Okay, so in the next video we will discuss about it, how we calibrate it. Okay, how we calibrate the transmitter and how it show the reading. Okay, we will discuss about the how we take the range of the LRV and URV. It mainly depends on the size of our height of our tank, and depends on the maximum level and minimum level, that we will discuss in our next video. Okay, so in this video what we discussed about the external configuration of the HP tapping and LP tapping, and how it is connected with the transmitter, how this vessel connected with the transmitter, and how it show the reading, that we discussed. Okay, and in the upcoming video, in the next video, we will discuss about how we do the calibration. That is also very easy. Okay, so that's all for the today's video. If you got something new here, if you find something new here, let's subscribe our YouTube channel Learn CHE and press the bell icon so that you could get the latest notification. So thank you for watching. Till then, keep learning.